Hey there, YouTube. I just want to thank you. Thank you very much for tuning in each and every week to see the icon talk about stocks. All right, enough of the shenanigans. Enough of the shenanigans. Thank you for coming back to Driving Up Stocks. Pleasure as always to be with you, especially on this Labor Day where we're enjoying a rare day off. Got a story about those crazy glasses here in just a second, but want to get through the portfolio update first. Also, if you see this side of my head start to grow, don't panic. I just got stung in the head by a hornet. Um, Second time in my life I've ever been stung by a hornet. They are 2 for 2 on headshots. Was it actually? It's probably been 10 years ago or close to 10 years ago. It's got to be over. I bet it's closer to like 12 years now because I remember where I was working at the time now. But I had a polo shirt on and it got stuck in my collar, so I got hit on the neck a couple of times. Because as you know, unlike bees, hornets don't die when they sting you. They just keep on keeping on. So I got hit a couple times, back of my neck there. This time I got hit in the forehead. I thought it was a fly. It sounded just like a little fly buzzing around me. Didn't think anything of it. I was trying to pick up a box and kind of brushed it away and heard it again and hit it, and I was like, well, that was weird. And then I saw the yellow and black, and by then I had 2 or 3 of them around me, and one nailed me, unfortunately. But that's not what you're here for. You're here for the stock update. I do want to apologize. This is the second week in a row I did not do a Thursday update. I actually have a great topic for it, which is biggest lesson learned in 2020. Just keep having things come up. This past Thursday, if you follow me on Twitter, I actually started recording on my way to work. That was weird. It sounded like somebody was pulling up. Odd. But I started recording on my way to work, my Thursday update, and I was using kind of a different setup. It was an older setup. It wasn't designed for the phone that I have, and it was actually designed for vertical rather than the horizontal screen. And it was funny because I literally just said, hopefully this thing holds up. And no sooner than because it wasn't designed for that, no sooner than I got those words out of my mouth, I hit like just the tiniest little bump. And it tumbled under my seat. I couldn't even get it till I got actually to work. So that kind of stunk. So it is what it is, though. So, but thank you for bearing with me. I do apologize for the lack of the Thursday updates, but it just gives us more to talk about on Mondays, right? Even though there's not a whole lot today because being Labor Day, the markets were closed, so not a lot of movement there other than cryptos. Cryptos are down big time, kind of like my views. So make sure you share this out, please, and thank you. I do appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the likes. Anybody that subscribes, again, if you haven't already hit subscribe, please do. If you haven't hit like yet, you've probably been here if you're watching this, so you know what we do here. We don't just push that like button. We don't hit that like button. We don't smash the like button. We climb to that top turnbuckle, and we drop the Macho Man Randy Savage elbow drop onto that like button. So please do that before you take off. So finally, after like 3 minutes getting into our portfolio update, we ended the week at $255.11. So we're down like 30 cents from last Friday. Pretty much nothing. It's less than a tenth of a it's like right at a tenth of a percent we're down. Markets kind of got hit. Tech stocks took the biggest hit this week. But yeah, a lot of things took a hit this week, really. If we're being honest, a lot of things were down overall. But we ended up having a nice rebound late on Friday, so we did finish about even for the week. Technically, we were down because I did get a free stock from a referral. If you are interested in starting your Robinhood journey, I do always put my referral link down below. One thing I do ask, if you use my referral link, please make sure you comment here. If you found me through Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you found me through. I have a site that I kind of track all my Robinhood trades and stuff on, or mostly just little updates. I share this video out. I usually do screenshots of where we end up at for the week. Anything special that comes up, I'll throw it out on there. But I get a lot of people that follow that site. But regardless of where you found my Robinhood link, if you do use my Robinhood link to start your trading journey, please make sure you comment on whatever platform you found me on or you're most comfortable with, and let me know, because unfortunately, between all those social medias, I do have quite a different following, I guess would be the best way to say it. Like, my Facebook is one group of people, Twitter is mostly another group, Instagram's kind of a conglomeration, that kind of deal. And so when you use those links, we get a notification that so such and such person signed up using your link, and you get your free stock. But it only gives us a first name and a last initial. And in this case, I don't have anyone by this name. So Kylie C, thank you. Um, if you found me through YouTube or one of the other, I always share these videos out on all my socials. So wherever you're from, Kylie, comment and let me know. I do have one Kylie that I follow, but it's like a celebrity, so I highly doubt it was her. But hey, that would be awesome if it was. I mean, that'd be a heck of a plug for my channel, right? Um, but anyhow, thanks again, Kylie, for using my referral link to sign up, start your Robinhood journey. Make sure you let us know how you're doing with that. But again, if you do end up using my referral link, make sure you drop a comment below so that I know, so I can give you proper thanks. The stock that I got with my as my freebie for that referral was, I don't know how to pronounce it, AGENUS, AGENUS. It's a pharma stock. They mostly specialize in like cancer treatments, that kind of thing. Um, when I picked it up, it was trading at $4 and at 401. I didn't open it until, I want to say, the end of trading Thursday. I got it Thursday, so the end of trading on Thursday. Friday it ended up dropping towards the end of the day. It was at four and a penny. It dropped down to, well, it was up and down most of the day, but end of the day at 380. That is not, again, that's one of those I'm not interested in, not something I want to hold long term. It's not a dividend stock, so that has settled. It takes 3 days once you get a stock from Robinhood for it to settle, where you can sell it, trade it, whatever. So I will be trading out on that one. I'll see if it goes back up to that 401 or close to that before I cut out on that one. But I did get that one, so thanks again, Kylie, for using my referral link. So again, also let me know what stock you got, you were able to start your journey with. So the best one I've ever gotten from a Robinhood referral was Uber. I still have Uber. It was actually one of the first ones I got off of a referral, I do believe. But yeah, so that's you do get some good ones. I know people have gotten Apple, Microsoft, so I mean, there are some real good ones out there. What else is going on in the portfolio? Well, we did sell out of Johnson & Johnson. We did keep it through the ex-dividend date. So that dividend pays out tomorrow, Tuesday. That dividend pays out. Not this week, but next Tuesday, I believe. I'll get my monthly payout from Realty Income. Everything else has still got a month or two before it comes back up on the dividend cycle. Realty Income is a monthly dividend payer. So Johnson & Johnson I did sell for quarter profit. It had dipped down after the ex-dividend date, which they tend to do. It did dip down. It went up, so I sold out at about 153. I think it was, or 253. 253, I think, is where it was at when I sold. So I did make a 25-cent profit off of that. Plus, I'll be getting, I believe I get a nickel. I think I had said, I thought I estimated at 7 cents. It's actually a nickel that I'll get from that. So I'll make 30 cents overall from that one. Obviously, we'll lose some of that in taxes, but we did come out with a win on that one. Nothing going on with the COTY stock. That's still down. It is up a little bit, 380. Like I said, the cryptos were down. I did take that, some of that money that I got from Johnson & Johnson. I did take that and flip it into, I think I got $6 worth of Apple stock. It pretty much dropped immediately after I got it. Like my average cost, what the heck is it? $123 or $223. God, I'm like really drawing a blank today, but anyhow, it's down. No, it was like 133, and they're down to 120 a share now. So it's down $13 right now. So down on that one for now. It's Apple though; it'll go back up. Apple and Tesla took kind of a big hit. Everybody was in and out of that all week. Last week is had a lot of volatility because of the heavy trading on Apple and Tesla with their stock split going through last week. So I have no doubts that that one's going to come back around. Did bring up an old friend, Naked Brand Group, one that I was big on for a while last year that finally sold out of when just they were doing nothing to help their case. They've still been on my watch list, and I haven't really seen them where they were worth anything to trade on. But I did pick up 6 shares at 25.8 cents. That one also dropped a little bit. They're down at like 24 cents right now. So I'll probably sell that. It's been up around like the 28 to 30 cent range. So I'm trying to wait till see if it gets up to there, make a few cents off of that one. So that's what I got in swing trades right now. Like I said, I'll get rid of that agonist, whatever, however you pronounce that one. I'm not real familiar with it. I'm not looking too much into it. Not big into the growth stocks right now, mostly dividends, and hoping that a couple of these dividend stocks that I have that suspended their dividend will bring them back. I think that's about it for the stock market now. So let's talk about these glasses. These things are like antique. I bought these in like 1994. Yeah, you got that right. Like back in 94. Actually, it was at like, I believe there was a hotel across from Graceland in Memphis, I think is where I bought these, or there's a gift shop or a big, like a strip mall type deal with a hotel attached to it. It's been a long time ago, but I believe that's how it was set up. But I bought it somewhere in that strip mall over there. But just a little fun, well, not really fun, but a little tidbit about me. Back like early 90s, I had like really bad asthma, like debilitating asthma. Anytime I got sick, it was always like, got to watch real close because I just, normally my asthma was pretty easy to control. I had like an inhaler that I had to use twice a day. It was one kind of medication. I had a pill that I had to take twice a day. And then I had like an emergency inhaler, that kind of thing. I was usually pretty good other than when I was sick. But when I'd get sick, man, like, it was like asthma attack city. Well, I got what ended up being pneumonia. We didn't know it at the time, but I had pneumonia. My parents they were trying to go on a big shopping spree. I can't remember what time of year it was, but it was cold out, so I'm guessing it was probably like a Christmas shopping spree kind of deal. But they were going to cancel it because I was sick and they wanted to keep an eye on me. But I convinced them I was fine. I was like 14 at the time, 13, 14 at the time, 14, I think. Fine, be on a small town, fine on my own and everything. Got crackers, I got Sprite, whatever. I'm fine. Mom, Dad, just go. I'm breathing fine. Haven't had to use my emergency inhaler, nothing. Everything's great. So I convinced them, go ahead and go. And, they, kind of kept trying to talk me into, we'll stay. We can go shop another time we're feeling better. Like, no, this is about the last chance you're going to have to go. So go. I don't remember them coming home. They said when they came home, I was unresponsive. They had to rush me to the hospital. I never actually flatlined, but I was unresponsive, but still breathing and everything. I never had to be intubated or anything like that. Just had me on heavy oxygen and everything. Got me to the hospital. I was in the hospital week and a half, I believe. And while I was in the hospital, my aunt had brought me something, and it had anybody remembers when the Elvis stamps were big back in the early 90s? It was the first time they did an Elvis stamp. It was a big deal. She'd brought me one of those. She's like, hey, this would be something cool to have. They're going to be worth money someday because, everybody's been waiting forever to have an Elvis stamp. So I'm like, all right, well, this is pretty cool. So that started my, passion for Elvis. Today where I got these from, so I bought these. We took a trip to Graceland in Memphis for one of our family trips one summer. Got to stand, get my picture taken by the gate, sign the wall, all that fun stuff. Went to some of the places he performed. Got to see some of his jumpsuits and all that. Oh, it's freaking sweet. But where was I going with this? Oh, anyhow, as some of you know, I did go through a divorce about 5 years ago. And I thought I had everything back. I thought I was actually down to this one gigantic rolling tote full of memorabilia. At one time, I had an entire room just stuffed to the hilt with Elvis stuff. Things I picked up on auctions and garage sales, and anytime we'd go somewhere, we'd be on the lookout. I mean, this is before like the internet, and you could look things up on the internet, so it was like all on your own for searching for things, But I had a heck of a collection, just thousands, tens of thousands of dollars worth of stuff. And over the years, I've kind of sold off piece by piece, and I got a box from my ex, and it had all my Elvis stuff in it. Thought that was the end of it. It's in storage right now. She texted me today when she's on her way to pick up the kids, and she's like, "Hey, I got this box for you if you want to come out to the car when I pick up the kids." I'm like, "Yeah, great." Another big, huge rolling tote, and I'm like, "Gosh, what the heck's in this?" So she pulls out, and I open the thing. There's a whole other bin of Elvis stuff. It's like all the coolest stuff, and it had like that original stamp that I got. Just looking at the stuff, I didn't want to dig through all of it right there on my porch, but just digging through the top layer, it had my stamp. I have this little framed. It's actually my ticket for getting into Graceland with that stamp in there. I've got a framed original newspaper clipping of Elvis when he met President Nixon, when Nixon appointed him as a DEA agent. I'm hoping that box, I can't remember if my other one does or if it's this one, but I actually have a picture, an original picture from his last concert. It's real grainy and everything. I mean, didn't have the camera technology, especially if you're just a fan. I mean, it's not like now where you have these high resolution camera phones. I mean, it was like, one, it's hard to sneak a camera into a concert like that back then, and to get a real good shot, that's a whole nother story. But that's one of my prized possessions, is that. But got some really cool stuff, and I really wanted to share that story, so had to bust out the shades. My fiance was laughing at me because I was wearing these around the house. I can't see anything at all without my glasses. It's ridiculous. And I said I was so dedicated to my love of Elvis Presley that I used to wear these around my hometown. Because I mean, I know, you can't believe it. I'm such an icon already. Hence my name, my screen name. But yeah, that's how cool I was. I used to walk around my hometown wearing these bad boys. So, you're talking to the coolest of the. You might as well be talking to Fonzie. You might as well be talking to Fonzie. And what's Fonzie? He's cool. And what are we? Out of here. Thank you for helping me drive up stocks. We'll see you again, hopefully Thursday. Take care, everybody. Hope you're having a good holiday.